bring it over the blue couches now. We're going to welcome back our friend Dan Kaufman. He's here to tell us about a couple great events hosted by the DCNR. Welcome, Dan. It's nice to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me back, Amanda.
Yeah, first let's talk about Moonlight Madness. This is coming up October 18th. So what, that's next Saturday?
Yes, that's next Saturday. That is in collaboration with Dr. David Horn from Gannett University. He is our local astronomer, and we have been working on a three-part series. So this is the finale to that three-part series, where he has been teaching us how to learn how to use a telescope, good night sky viewing tips, and we are going to take all that information and we're going to go out to the Erie Bluffs and we're going to hope for some good weather and get to see
clear
some stars.
Skies,
yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. What do folks love about learning about this and knowing more about how to see our skies and understand what they're looking at?
I think it just opens up the infinite to people. You know, when they look up there and they realize that some of their problems kind of just dissolve away in the grand scheme of what's out there in the universe.
It really is breathtaking.
Absolutely.
So this is next Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. and again at Erie Bluffs State Park.
Yep.
Did people need to register for this, or how does this work?
Yep, there is registration on our DCNR calendar for our events, and we also ask that you be prepared, because anybody who does amateur astronomy knows that we are totally dependent on the weather.
Yeah.
And in the event that the skies are bad, we do have a nice night hike planned.
Okay, a nice night hike?
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Then let's talk about Whisper in the Woods, which is a little bit later, October 23rd. That's in the middle of the week, right?
Yes,
Thursday.
That is correct. Yep.
So this is at Trek.
Yes, so this is also the culmination of our My Haiku Poetry Contest that I spoke with you last time I was here. Yeah. So the registrants are in, also in collaboration with Dr. Bradshaw Middle from Gannett University, who will be doing the judging. We will be putting on a little celebratory event at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center on August 23rd, and we will then divulge the winners of this poetry contest.
That's great.
And we're going to have a little workshop as well, and some history of poetry, and maybe get everybody involved to do their own poem as well.
How many did you have taking part in this?
So I had 16 entrants this year, and this is the first time that we've rolled it out, so I was very excited to see that. And this upcoming event, this is open to the public. So it's not just about the people who are participated. Anybody can come, learn a little bit about poetry, take part in a workshop, and just have a little fun.
Are all the poems going to be shared?
Yes, all the poems are currently on display at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center, and of course we'll highlight these too.
Yeah, what kind of prizes and awards are you giving out for them? Like, how are you critiquing them?
So Dr. Bradshaw Middle, he is going to be the one who decides first, second, and first place winners. So as a doctor who teaches in poetry and things like this, he's an expert on these things. So I'm happy to let him take over that. But yeah, we're going to highlight these, we're going to share them with the public, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun.
I think that's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the DCNR and the locations that you govern and provide events for.
Okay, so when you talk about DCNR, this covers 125 state parks throughout Pennsylvania. Presque Isle is in a complex with Erie Bluffs, so that's our little corner of the woods. So it kind of goes back and forth. That's why I like to involve the Bluffs as well, because sometimes people forget that we have this other state park that's only a few minutes down the road.
They're kind of siblings to each other,
in a way, yeah. I look at Presque Isle as that beachy kind of feel, because obviously that's the draw for people, and the Erie Bluffs is more of that woodsy, more natural kind of feel when you go out there.
I had family that was visiting over the winter, and I don't remember if it was Christmas or closer to Valentine's Day, but they were touring Erie Bluffs because of all the ice dunes, and they said how magnificently gorgeous it was. And when you live here and you see this on a regular basis, you kind of forget how others from the outside view it.
And it's great when we get visitors from out of state who have never even seen a Great Lake or been to Presque Isle, and to see that spark and that, it does reinvigorate you as someone, like you said, who kind of takes it for granted a little bit.
That's right. So the two events again coming up next Saturday, Moonlight Madness, and that's at the Erie Bluff State Park, and then coming up October 23rd is the Whisper in the Woods with all the poetry, and you can go to your website to get more information, which is?
That would be, you can just Google search Presque Isle events or DCNR calendar for events, and all of our programs will be listed.
Yep, they'll all pop up, and make your reservations for those as well. Thanks, Dan. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much, Amanda.